Okay, it's a natural. You have to overcome that and tell the history of this first. Okay, so this ganadarma grows like that in the deep forest with good oxygen. Forest, there is nobody to pollute the oxygen. Okay, only some animals may be there, and it is very rarely available. Written in the book of Chinese medicine, TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. It is like our Ayurveda, 5,000-year-old. That's why our product comes under Ayurvedic license in India. It is not really Ayurvedic. Don't think that it is a herb. Because many people are not liking Ayurveda. Understand? This is only for license sake. Now they have made it Ayush certificate, integrated, all medicines like that. So, one emperor, yellow emperor, so king's king he is. He ordered the prisoners. He thought he wanted to live more than 150 years. The Raja Vaidyas told him, the big physician, royal physician told him, if you get this somehow and eat this, then you can live daily up to 150 years. Record. Why 150? 900 years also it is there in Bible. No harm. Okay. So Raja, king, what he did, from where he get the people to send to forest? They may not come back. So he caught all the prisoners. Okay, 500 prisoners in the jail, in the life punishment. So free them. 500 ladies, 500 gents, and then they sent them to forest. Condition: you must come back when you get only ganadarma to your hand. You find out that. Okay, if you bring that, then only you can come to my kingdom. Otherwise, heads cut off. Don't come. That's strict order. Yeah, that's strict order. So these people were very happy to go out of prison, first number one. Then they went on searching. After 6 months or some 1 year like that, someone found in the tree, 10,000 to 11, 12,000 tree, one will come. They bought that, and then they thought, this king is so cruel, he's not good. He says, don't come to my kingdom without this ganadarma. If you come, cut off your head. So why should we give this to him? Why not we eat this? And live up to the idea. For the air from ganadarma will intensify your brain thinking. Okay, next step I am going to tell you. So the bunch of people, more than 1,000, 2,000 who were there for more than 6 months, what happens if you are put into jungle? Jungle means forest. For maybe 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. You will forget everything. Your language also you forget. What you eat? You eat leaves, some fruits, water there. That's all. You become like animal. Adjustment to the environment. So like that, those people are adjusted to that environment. And then they thought, why should we give this to this one? Let us search more and find out where to grow this. And become healthy and live longer. And first step, they cut all the trees. Some trees, and made it a small nation. Town. And that town is today's Japan. Oh. Japanese people, how intelligent they are. They bring their electronic goods today night. Tomorrow morning also they can't tell their neighbors. By that time the brand changes. So fast they are. Because they take 60% of them ganodarma. Wow. Because it supplies oxygen. How? You know the basic difference between herbs and mushrooms. Herbs and mushrooms, they belong to plant kingdom. But actually herbs, plant kingdom, which is green, and it is in the form of these trees are like that. But mushrooms are not plants, understand? You clear yourself. Mushroom, many people say, no, we are dealing with herbs. Some other herbs are there, but mushroom is not herb. Mushroom is in between animal and plant, because it breathes. It breathes oxygen from the atmosphere. How we breathe. And we leave out carbon dioxide for the plants to make oxygen. It's a cycle. In the presence of sunlight, photosynthesis, and spirulina also helps there. Okay. So, I am bringing relation with ganadarma and less chances of getting cancer. Now, 1 out of 3 deaths in this world, especially after 70, is due to cancer. Told you there are 200 types of cancer. Understand? Any cancer, any cell, body cell goes into mutation. This will change its life. Cell life like that. So this has 150% oxygen. Why you get so much energy even with coffee? One is adenosine, which is energizer. Second one is oxygen. Oxygen flows in your 8,000 kilometer blood vessels in our body. And the size of the blood vessel is 1/100th of the hair. The name of that vessel is capillaries. You know now, rather than cardiology specialty, there is another specialty has come and dumped that. That specialty is called angiology. Angiology, blood vessels. See, blood vessels. Blood vessel health. This is very important for blood vessel health. So many blood vessels problem. Because of that, our cardiovascular accidents, paralysis, so many. That's all can be prevented. That's why people they live healthy even after they are 100 years, 80 years like that. So this mushroom, it is not like ordinary tabletop button mushroom. Okay, it has spores in it. Spores means very microscopic items. This one has 1 million spores. Okay, this is 1 million spores. You can reproduce 1 million mushrooms. That's called tissue culture, greenhouse method. That's the reason why it is able to come commercially. Give it any number of supply. Earlier it was not so, the technology was not there. That's the reason why now any number. There is 75 acres land in Malaysia in which they grow, and now government of India in Andhra Pradesh, in Telangana, Hyderabad, near 70 kilometers away, they have given free of cost 1,000 acres of land for DXN. This is the first company out of 25 companies which the government wants to give to increase the employment to farmers. They are committing suicide, poverty problem. So Dr. Lindsay Eugene, first step, they have registered 100 acres, in which 50 acres farmland to grow DXN products, 50 acres, half of that for factory, manufacturing. So now next year they have kept TSIP to Hyderabad and Dubai. Okay, and we are going to organize a meeting of 10,000 people. So okay, coming to mushroom and oxygen. So this energy, good morning, is because of oxygen in that 150% plus. So that's one side. Before I elaborate that, I want to bring the relationship with the cancer. Why there is no cancer in China and Japan? So what is the reason for cancer? You read so much for cancer. What is the main reason? Foundation for cancer. 50 years of research, trillions of dollars, government of USA spent. It was so far not fruitful. Some treatment was given. Remove the part, give radiation, chemotherapy, that will remove all other things. Okay, and patient will run away from the hospital without telling doctor. Afraid, because it's so much side effect. Because it doesn't even not only kill the cancer cells, it damages the surrounding cells. It is just like for a small bird you are putting a bomb. The whole area will be damaged like that. The treatment is worse than the disease. So they say we will die with the disease, we don't want treatment. That's one. Another one, money factories also, their own injection, 1.5 lakhs. Who can afford unless government gives? India? No chance at all. No use also, I am telling you. Yes. Just daily 3 cups of coffee or coffee and tea or 1 spoon of mushroom powder will save you from most of the types of cancer. Because the latest information, 1 year back information, you can go to the net and see. Professor Dr. Otto, Nobel Prize winner. Professor Dr. Otto, he has found out after his in-depth research that why cancer comes. Important. Why cancer comes in anywhere in the body. He has done experiment by keeping rats, animals, rabbits and all in a different compartment and supply them for 100% oxygen supply. Okay, and another one 80, 60 like that. When it comes to 35% of oxygen supply to that cage, there the cancerous changes in our own body cells takes place. What is now happening? Smoke, not only that, pollution. We don't have any control over that. Okay? We don't have any control over environment. We have to inhale that. So, because that polluted air, that's for everybody. And for smokers, in relation with smokers, cancer and ganadarma. Smokers, cigarette contains tobacco. Okay? And tobacco contains, you may not be knowing, 7,000 items in it. Chemicals. Natural chemicals only, but in that 7,000, 500 are capable of producing cancer. 500 items, every puff. You are inhaling so many minute items, and that is addiction also, so they go on. Those who smoke daily 5 to 10 cigarettes for 10 years, 90% chances of getting lungs cancer. Okay, 90%. You can just promote this so easily. Everywhere you see no smoking board. Understand? Even hotel, cinema, airport, no smoking zone. There they will smoke more. Because it is a closed door, everybody will be smoking. The concentration will be more. Today I was thinking in Chennai airport. Okay, so now what happens? How cancer comes? When the oxygen supply due to any reason is less. Okay, inside the lungs, where the storage of oxygen, from where it has to go through the blood to every cell. That's a life. So when the concentration reaches 35, the cells, biological cells of our body or animal body, experimental, so that gets into changes in its cell structure. Okay, all of us have cancer cells in our own body according to Chinese medicine. All of us, every one of us in this world are born with cancerous, probably becoming cancer according to situation. Okay, cancerous cells, cancer in a liquid form. Cancer in liquid form. It is not solidified. It will solidify when cancerous mutations, we say. It changes. Many diseases we can't cure because under the microscope you see, okay, one face is there. To hit that some drug you find after 5 years, 10 years research that changes this face. It cannot hit it. Okay, so that disease become incurable. Okay, like that. So when it becomes 35%, naturally smoker it becomes. High pollution it becomes. Okay, so oxygen is very important to prevent cancer. How much is there oxygen in our any product of ganoderma is 150%. That's called high pressure oxygen. Okay. Now, for you to get high pressure oxygen into your body, what you should do? Okay, you can't eat lorry loads of ganoderma. You can eat little every day. That gets accumulated. So body becomes resistant to cancer. Vaccination like that. So people say among DXN products, mushroom is costly, RGGL is costly. So for them I answer like this story full of cancer and ganoderma. Okay, and cancer incidences. Every third death is due to cancer in the world. It is fast, not spreading like bacteria, virus, so many chemicals, stimulants. In case of lung cancer, one is oxygen percentage will go down because of pollution by smoke inhaling. Second one, there are 500 types of carcinogens, that is cancer producing ability items that will irritate the lungs inside. Okay, and the third one is in tobacco, especially in tobacco, there are so many items that will change the cells structure, damage the lungs. One is oxygen is less, oxygen absorption surface is less, and this is a habit, become an addiction. Okay, But that is one side. Other side, the administration of any country. And so they allow freely manufacturers of cigarettes. So the first anti-smoking campaign started in 1950, okay, in London. Because it's a cold country, people do smoke more. So usually public places they keep small boards. Smoking is injurious to health. Nowadays they show cancer everywhere. Even then people ignore that because this addiction is stronger than that. Okay, yeah. So in that park they kept the board. Smoking is injurious to health. It may kill you. Who has given that ad? By Rothman Cigarette Company. There also advertisement. I mean, you can't do anything. Advertisement allowed. Allowed to kill people. You stop manufacturing liquor and this cigarette, 50% of the cancers and other liver problems will not be there. I'm telling you. So that's a business. In the milk also you get hormone. That causes breast cancer even many times in 10, 12-year-old children. Okay. That's because hormone injected to animals to get 10 times more milk. We are in that environment. But there are toxins, unwanted things damaging our own body. And to remove that, ganadarma 100% helps. Wow. 100% helps. First thing, you must have the belief, faith. How you go to a doctor? With belief. There are 10 doctors, you go to one doctor, always. Belief system. Belief is the relief in ganadarma. Yes. Just believe. Believe like this, very simple. Your vehicle is there in your house. Before taking out the vehicle, what you check? You check the brake. Brake. First of all, brake. If you go accelerator, brake is not working, wrong case. Okay. You check the brake. Okay. Whether the vehicle can stop anywhere, anytime required. Okay. So that is your life. The brake is your life and others' life in this one. So, this ganadarma with more than 250 medicinal items, not a drug, not in a curative dose, except some antibiotic they have found out now, ganamycin A and B, that is the real news. Now, 70% of the, what is the need of DXN products now? Now is the need. Means there are 3 problems in the society to cure patients. Number 1, these drugs are not acting. 2 reasons in that. First reason is drug itself, 46% of the drugs in the world market. Okay, India it may be more. Pharmaceuticals are so many, lakhs together companies. Anybody will open a pharmaceutical company. No checks and this one. So drugs, 46, up to 46% of the tablets which we are all taking may not have that particular drug in it. So they make the quantity for weight. What is that other item? Maida, wheat flour, some other things, chalk powder, calcium. That rate is cheap. They got back their money immediately. Understand? So that is adulteration. One very big famous company, all of you know, Ranbaxy. The number 1 manufacturers for anti-diabetic drugs also. They are doing, company name change, Sun Pharma. Okay. Like that, there are so many companies. Whom you control? You have to control yourself. Try not to get disease. Okay. And at early stage, you can get it cured with our product and diet and exercise. Finish. You can take a little when it is high. Okay. Insulin you can take. So, first one is drugs, chemicals. We don't know which one is fake. We don't know. Doctor writes, we take. Okay. Then what we do, if it doesn't work, we change the doctor. Now everybody has a very big basket in their dickies of shopping the doctors. Yeah. Because they expect today's time, 48 hours, fever should come down, it should never come again. They don't worry about disease underlying, drug resistance, and bacteria drug resistant, drug fake also. That's different categories. The bacteria may be sensitive, it may die, but the drug is only 60% working. So it is half dead. It will also develop resistance. And number 3 is very important, genetically modified items. So that Monsanto.com, how many of you know? No, you heard a lecture, you will follow it in YouTube and all, okay. If you see that there is one company for the last 100 years who are giving agricultural patents. Government has given them, USA especially. Agricultural products, fruits, vegetables, which we use everybody in this world. Okay. Monsanto.com. Please go and see that site in the net today itself. I swear you will not see it for 1 week. Then you will imagine how much of these things have gone inside. Everything you buy has got that. Okay, everything. Instead, even they wanted to have patent for all agriculture, including this basmati rice and turmeric and the neem. For that, our court has stopped. No, it is our own Indian. You cannot get that. Okay, patent. Patent means you have to take the permission to buy that, grow that. Otherwise, case they will put. See, the world of business is so competitive and so injustifiable. So, that Monsanto.com was a person. Now his generations are there. Okay. And he started injecting pesticides into the seeds of our agricultural produce. Okay. That is any seed which they grow for eating. They say, that's all, I don't know, they say, argue in the court of law. There are two things. One, cases in the court worldwide by doctors, scientists, governments. For that they answer, no, to prevent the produce. Like a seed will become fruit. Okay. If pesticide is not put into that, then the creatures will come in infestation and it will get spoiled. Okay, like that. And actually the basic idea is to improve the business. And every week they get the produce. Farmers also like that. Okay. So they argue in the court like that. And do you know why in the court? I don't know in other countries, at least India, the goddess of justice. Goddess of justice. Goddess of justice. One thing is idol. That eyes are blind. Because it knows that nothing is correct in the court. That close the eyes. Because there are two parties. One is okay, correct, another one is damaged. Okay. But the judge may give like anything. He is after 60 years only will become judge. Brain loss of memory. Okay. If they take ganadarma memory, Alzheimer's disease will not come. Especially our coconut oil. Okay, virgin coconut oil. So, one is that genetically modified organisms. It is there in every food which we put on our plate. Morning to night. And drinks. Everything. Cool drinks, everything. That's from fruits only, So that genetically modified, what it does? It is one of the reasons to get into cancer. And multiple organ failure. You see now boards of hospitals are multidisciplinary hospital. Okay? Multidisciplinary, multi-speciality hospital. So after the death, they say he died because of multiple organ failure. Why it happens? It happens. Because one person gets admitted, ICU for something, then all investigation naturally has to be done. Kidney is okay, liver is okay, heart is okay, brain, everything they have to certify. Okay, every doctor visiting at least 10,000 rupees per day. Each doctor, 5 specialists, 50,000. ICU bed 50,000. Totally 1 lakh per day. And 2 months they are there with their land they have to sell to doctor. And suppose they die. Another 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs for dead body. This is the situation anywhere in the world. America it is worst. If you don't have federal insurance, police will come and remove your all dress and send you. Means that is the situation. See there, medicine may be there, disease there, it cannot be matched properly unless you have insurance and you are a government employee. You think of India, any beggar can go to government hospital, get operated. Maybe delay. I tell them what is there, what you do sitting in the home, seeing the 1,000 channels TV, that's all. Go and sit there. When doctor sees your face 3 times, definitely you will do operation. Maybe for 500 rupees. No, of course. It is better than to spend more money, have more loss. So, this multi-speciality hospitals, it must be there. Of course, there are 99% of the doctors are good, but 1% commercial means they have to be, because they have to run the show. I closed my hospital. You know, in my hospital of 30 beds, now Dr. Ranjan will come and talk for 10 minutes. He is a cardiologist to presidents of India, 3 presidents, and all heads of the departments, Apollo and corporate hospital. Now he resigned. Only 1 hour he will see important patients. That's all. He is we are doing more service than the other doctors to take care, including our care. Okay, emergency. Okay. So let them do, and I salute them because so much stress they have. Most of the doctors, surgeons, so much acidity because of the tension, seeing the blood. If it goes wrong, patient something may happen, and consumer courts. And if they cut their finger, the blood will go HIV, AIDS. You know, in one big hospital, 75 doctors are HIV positive. 200 doctors are hepatitis B positive. Wow. Understand? Ganadarma helps to drag out HIV virus next generation and hepatitis B also. And you please know HIV AIDS, you know, HIV and hepatitis B. Both are dangerous diseases which comes on its own, unknowingly, circumstantially. And I say this. Okay, fate, that's all. Doctors are getting it. They are not charging that for patient, they can't. They are doing service, for that we should salute them. They are giving their life. Okay. 750 deliveries in one hospital, 5,000 beds with a government hospital. And you know what type of people also come there. Okay. So they do daily 10 C-section, cesarean section. And they will be so anxious to save the baby, control the bleeding. Okay. Care of both people on separation time. They get the cut finger in the gloves and the blood directly goes. The HIV virus will, it will not spread lately, so leisurely. If it spreads, it will spread direct contact to blood. Okay? Because it can live only 2 minutes outside the body and with the blood only. It should get another blood. Understand? Yeah. Okay. Whereas hepatitis B, so jaundice, one type of jaundice, that also comes through injection pricks and post-operative and blood transfusion which has hepatitis B in the blood bank. So it is not, I don't blame them. So it has transmitted earlier itself in the blood, it is there. Because HIV virus, if it can live not more than 2 minutes to 8 minutes, hepatitis B virus can live outside the body for 2 years. 2 years. If a person is hepatitis B positive or C positive, what is his health condition? Within 20 years, he will often get jaundice, liver swelling, and maybe end cancer, liver cancer. For liver cancer, our ganadarma, that to GL separately, you can give lorry load. That will control. We have seen. Only GL, heavy dose, daily 50-100. Just you can open it like Horlicks, you can just put it in water and drink. Okay, you remember, in cancer, for all other cancer, daily 30 pairs or 20 grams. Okay, at once or in different dose. Any cancer, any age, any stage. Don't ask again and again, confuse. Any cancer, 1 month old blood cancer baby, 100-year-old person, blood cancer, same dose. But it is the disease which decides the dose, not the age, number one. For blood cancer, very good result we have. The first case in India was the blood cancer, the lady was dying. WBC 600 instead of 5,000. She was bleeding from every end. Okay. So then she is a lab technician under one doctor in online. Whom midnight we used to go and meet in promotion, DXN, 1 year before opening. Understand? We are the ex-director and chairman, myself and my husband, Dr. Lim. He, to open the company, upon telling the faith and honesty about me while I study like that, Dr. Lim transferred 5 crores rupees to my account to open this one. But I made him a GM, general manager. Don't give me checkbook. I have enough problem in the hospital. My hospital is running. You do, I give you authorization letter. He did it, nicely established. We had too many members. within first year itself 3 lakh members. Other companies asked, how? Amway and all. So for that professor answered, you see, our products are for health and it is minimum charges. Anybody can use in the form of coffee, tea, and more than that, our leadership is good. 200 top leaders we have created. Okay, I told you, 6 hours, 8 hours I used to speak. 8 hours. Now I don't speak, I don't have opportunity. If you sit, I talk. Okay, so 8 hours, 3 to 8. That even many top qualified doctors used to come and sit. And one doctor, I just tell you, one Dr. Sumitra Raghunathan, down point of India, Kanyakumari, Nagarkoil. There are hundreds of hospitals. She came to the city, our Chennai, for some meeting. And her nurse, staff nurse, she said, Madam, still 6 hours per train. Why don't, she is a member, DSNSC, no? Why don't you go and attend to the doctor's meeting? I mean, an explanation about this. So then she can see, if you have open mind, you know many ways, knowledge also. If you don't have time or open mind, first of all open mind, okay, and time. You have to make up the time, okay. Then that doctor came and said, I don't know, that's why I give a strong instruction, don't introduce anybody to me before the meeting. Because then they will think, because I am doctor, I am here, they are telling this doses, why is that all unnecessary, time waste? Okay, time is money, time is important for me, everybody, understand? Okay, so she got up at 11 o'clock, then I finished my lesson, she came and told, I am MRC, the highest degree in obstetrics and gynecology from London, okay, only in hospital. Husband also a specialist. She asked me, I have got infertility case, no children. For 2 people from Kerala, they came. One is 37 years, 17 years, no children. One is 40 years, 20 years, no children. And the same doctor has done them test tube baby. And actually the charge will be more, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. Now it has gone to 10 lakhs. So people come to consult with our leaders, including me. After I say sit in the meeting, understand something, then ask you questions. Don't ask me one question, it will take 3 hours. Yeah. To tell you. I told you, anybody says, good afternoon, good evening, good night, oh my God. My time will be wasted because you can't explain everything. And they ask on such a question, oh, I got good experience in 20 years, including doctors. Most of them don't know that there are 200 types of cancer because 200 types of cells are in our body. Anything changes, it becomes cancerous cells. Okay. For that stimulation now, like tobacco, it is a stimulation for lung cancer, lung cells to become cancerous, like that. Okay. But ganadarma, it's 150% oxygen supply. Generally, we are not taking for cancer, we are drinking coffee. Okay, 150% oxygen. So I was telling, some people say it is costly. Okay, they don't have money. Okay, I agree, they don't have money. Okay, when you don't have money for gold, you can't ask them to take diamonds, isn't it? Yes. We also should fit into the situation. Right. So now the machine has come in the world. In India, 5 big metro cities that is supplying oxygen, like oxygen clinic, oxygen cafe, or even big hospital like MRI scan machines like package to give more oxygen to the body. Through the skin, there is a high pressure oxygen, and through lungs also. 4 hours package, 8 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, according to disease. What disease? Either early stage of cancer or especially non-healing ulcers in diabetes and any disease. The skin is open. Any number of skin pills, nothing can be done. This medicine, that's all. Okay. So, if we give high pressure oxygen, this tissue will grow. Okay, regeneration of the new tissue will come and skin will close. Okay, that's the thing. But to get the treatment, they have to go under in that machine package. Per month, 4 hours, simple package. So we were 200 doctors, they explained. It comes from Peru. Because Peru is a manufacturer. So Peru ambassador came to cut the ribbon. So I wondered why he has come here. Peru is number 1 in DXN now. They want only coffee.
Only coffee.
Only coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will ask questions to our speakers. I will ask questions. I stood up and asked, okay, we will send patients. to the particular hospitals. It's needed. But we also should tell what is the fees. They go with the money, Okay. So then they said in dollars, that comes to Indian rupees 15 lakhs per 4 hours package. That may give higher level of concentration of oxygen for 1 month. Again you go. Okay, those who have money, they can go. But don't tell ganoderma is costly. 1 gram or less than 1 gram, gives you how much oxygen? We have oxygen radical absorption capacity of the mushroom as a basic unit. In RG part, we have in half a gram. That's we talk in capsules. 1 RG, 1 GL, totally 725 milligram, 3/4 of a gram. In that, RG has 2000 ppm, parts per million, 2000 in 1 RG, and 1 G.